Hello my friends, I am Hondo, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Guild of Dungeoneering. Since the last episode, I've done a couple things I just want to bring everybody up to speed on. First, I'm still trying to figure out the problem with the sound, why it's so loud in the game versus what I think it should be. I have the setting on the minimum in the game, and I've made a change in my sound recording software, like the recording software I'm using. Hopefully this fixes it. I guess we'll have to wait and see till I actually upload it to YouTube, but feel free to leave me a comment if it's too loud, too quiet, what have you. The other thing I've done, which you may or may not have noticed, is in my descriptions for the videos now, I've added a link to my Twitter. So if you ever are interested in when new videos are coming up, you can either subscribe or follow me on Twitter. Either way will do the job. What else? Oh, I should say in the last episode we finished off the where we go? Here it is, the Mimic Queen, and that got us enough cash to do a tier 2 upgrade. So we'll be able to come off something here. I am definitely going to be buying the Ranger, but I just want to buzz really quick through the rest of them just so you can see what will happen later on. So first off, I'll just buzz through the equipment. All of these are very, very good. So I'll just hover over each one so you guys can see them. See, there's absolutely nothing wrong with any of these. These are all very good bits of equipment. Spiky's very nice. Spiky as well. So Weird and Wonderful is absolutely the right name for it. Sadly, this one does have Stupidity, but gives you Tenacious. This one actually gives you Ranged, but it also gives you Decay, so... But it does give you Swift too, so I mean, this is certainly a good backup. If you can't find a Spyglass, but you still want to get Ranged, because you're not using a Ranger, you can get away with the Curse Bow. You just got to be very careful about Decay. I think the rest of these are pretty good pieces of equipment. I don't think there's any other ones that have Stupidity on them. At least not that I recall. Cavalier's hat is really, really good as well. Swift and Blade in a hat, which is awesome. Yeah, this one's got Stupidity. Otherwise, it's really, really good. So just overall, really, really good stuff. I do really like the quote on this one. I didn't really see what you did there. Anyway. They all have their funny little quotes at the bottom, but some of them are better than others. Spiky hat's also really, really good. Armor and Blade. Horned Helm is just awesome. Blade and Fury. This is the star of the show, though, because this one gives you Bulwark. Bulwark is game-winning. Basically, it says anytime you would take only 1 damage, you don't take that damage. Which means as long as you're playing defensively and you're careful, you can very easily go through a whole battle taking maybe 1 or 2 hits. It's very good. Grenade's pretty good too. It's just a simple, and it's a tier 1, but it's a simple fire too, which is nice. And then the Brace, which gives Retribution. Retribution's not bad. It's kind of like a retaliate. When you get hit for a lot, it can shoot the enemy back for you, so that's pretty nice. Outside of that, in the magic here, of course, we have the next level of the Crone's Discipline. So instead of this being, like, all these are the same. Like, if I look here, this is, you know, the 1 extra hand size for 2 fights. And then down here, it's the same thing, only it lasts for the whole time you're in the dungeon. So, again, here with the hug in the bottle, which is 1 hit point for the first 2 fights. The Idol of Heal Aid here is for the whole time. In terms of classes, there is the Alchemist. And the Alchemist is actually pretty good. It's probably the one I would take if I wasn't taking a Ranger, just because of the Blessed ability. So basically, both of these are actually 2 heart gains. And obviously, if you gain any equipment that gives you growth or holy or something that also has healing, it's just awesome. Only slight downfall of this class, of course, is there's no sign of physical attacking or defending, but this is awesome. So it's a great magic block and a double stack. It makes these flasks, like the attacking flasks, really, really powerful. And Blessed can save your butt more times than you want to count. So the Alchemist is a good class. There's also the Shapeshifter. If it would like to come up, please. Thank you. The Shapeshifter is kind of a neat one. It starts with Wild, so it gets the Growth 1. It's just a really balanced class. So, you know, you have physical attacks, you have magic attacks, you have blocking, you got healing. Like, it's just a generally good class. It's the kind of one, if you're going into a dungeon and you have no idea what to expect, a Shapeshifter's going to have a pretty good chance, because it's very versatile. Anyway, over here, there's, of course, the Warrior's Might, which again is just the same as the one above it, only it doesn't last just the 2 fights, it lasts the whole battle. And same with here, with the Tricksters. This will be the one, probably the next thing I get, unless the Ranger gets his butt kicked and I have to get an Alchemist. This will probably be the next thing I get, because I'm already using the lower end version, the Trickster's Favor. So that's just a straight upgrade. The other class that we could get was the Barbarian. I have not used the Barbarian, but I have watched on other YouTubers playing this game use the Barbarian, and I don't like it. It's clearly an all-out assault class, but it basically, like, everything it has, well, most of what it has, are self-damaging attacks, and then basically you have to rely on drawing your withstand. Now, don't get me wrong, withstand is absolutely awesome. It's a game winner, but if you haven't got your opponent down to a point where one of these things can kill it on the next turn, you're guaranteed to lose. So it's too offensive. Like, it needs a lot more defense for me to play it. So I will not ever be getting the Barbarian. So I'm sorry for that if that's a class you're hoping to see. I'm not playing it. I don't like it at all. Instead, we are getting my good friend here, the Ranger, because of this. That it is a pretty balanced class. It has magic and physical attacks. It's got the dual blocking with some increased power. And obviously, the ranged ability by itself is the win. So we will be getting the archery range. Plug that there. Awesome. And let's get out there. 2 to choose from. You. Alright. Test my metal. Defeat a skeleton. I think we should be able to do that. That doesn't sound too tough. Hopefully. Oh yes, a Black Knight. I guess that's where we're going eventually, but first we have to play with a skeleton. Lots of bad fountains. Conceal, that's a game loser, and Decay. It's tough, but I will take Decay over Conceal anytime. Let's just fight a goblin. That'll do. Alright. So hopefully that sound effect isn't too loud. It still sounds the same to me, but I've got the recording software limiting the amount it's supposed to be playing of it, so hopefully that means it's not too loud for you guys, but like I say, I'll have to wait and see when I actually go to upload this. Alright, and well, he's going to deal 1 to himself. I can take that too. This will deal 4, so that's a win. Excellent. Okay. Well, that's nice. That's also nice. I'm not taking stupidity, and that's just generally useful as well. So do I want more fire damage, or do I want healing? I think I want healing. Okay. Alright, let's try and fight a gnoll. Good stuff. Okay, so let's just not take that damage and instead give me the hit point. Excellent. We'll just blast you for your trouble. Okay, you're now in Fury mode, which means I can't really do anything about that. But that's okay, because he's going to kill himself. Alright, so Scimitar is pretty good. Gives us Blade 2. Don't do Stupidity. Fire Arcane is good. Blade and Swift. Well, Swift works really well for the Ranger, so I think we're going to go that way if we can. Yes, we get that terrible fountain. That's fine. Do I want to fight a scorpion before I fight the skeleton? No, I think we'll just fight the skeleton. This is just the warm-up level of this dungeon anyway, so it shouldn't be that bad. Of course, the decay is going to kick in here, which is not nice. And getting brittle to trigger is very challenging. But we'll do what we can. Oh, we'll be blocking that for sure. Thank you for that. Let's draw a card. So if we can deal 2 damage, which we cannot, but we can make sure we can next turn. So barring something incredibly strange, that should be a victory. There you go. The Ranger is awesome. Scarred is a terrible one because you lose a hit point. Crush is okay, but it's not worth a hit point. Anyway, back out we go. And off to number 2. Play with the Minotaur. We can do that. Yes, I'm sure he has asked you to kill me. Sorry, I was clicking to try and get rid of the text of the first one that skipped the second one, so now I'm not sure what he was actually trying to say there. Sorry for that. Let's just go over here, fight a fire imp. Yes, please. And make it worth a gold coin. We really need to get some equipment up before we fight the Minotaur, or we'll be in a bad spot. Let's just trade you a damage. Really don't like only having 4 starting hit points either. That's not very nice. That's unblockable. Thank you for that. Okay, that is an excellent choice on your part. Alright, there's our hit point back. Ruffled shirt's very nice because it gives Swift. But so is the tome, Fire and Arcane. I'm gonna go Fire. Okay. Which one was that? Power. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go through the... Should I go through the fountain now or later? No, we'll go through the fountain now. And we'll fight one of those, give ourselves one of those, and give ourselves a place to run away to. I'd like to get, if I can, one more fight in before I fight the Minotaur, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. So, but we'll see what we can do. Let's block some of that. And crank up the next attack here. And now all we need to do is 2 damage, which with this thing sitting here should be no problem whatsoever. Alright, so definitely not. Definite possibility. Probably not. Definitely not. Alright, bandana it is. Cash for the guild, fountain for me. Yeah, I think I'd really like to fight one more thing before I try to take him on. He has Decay, but he also has Fury, and Armed 4 is nasty. So is Irritable 5, but... yeah, I think I'd like to fight at least one more thing if I can. Yeah, this will be the last fight. I won't get to that other fountain. That's okay. Ew. No, you don't get to do that. Ew. Okay. Alright, you're down to 1, so simple wooden arrow will do the trick. There we go. That's a level 2 piece of equipment, so Shimmering Cloak is good. Stiletto is also good. And the glyph won't really help, it's just a swap, so I'm torn on this one. Swift 2 is very nice. So is Fire and Arcane 2. That's alright, let's go Shimmering Cloak. Some more cash, and now we get attacked by the Minotaur who wants a promotion. Well, if you beat me, I'm sure you'll get one. But, I can't promise you that's going to happen, sir. Okay, you are hitting yourself, so we can absolutely trigger... Well, let's just do it this way. We can definitely trigger a decay here, which would be nice. And now you are in Fury mode, so now it gets painful. Now it gets really painful. Let's draw a card and a hit point back, taking us down to 1. And we had to get something a lot better than that. Okay, down I go. Yeah, it makes no difference where I play. I've lost this one. Oh, I'm sorry. Decay does triggers before his attack. Never mind, that's a victory. I keep forgetting about Decay's timing. Okay, you seek out higher level monsters, don't care. Okay, kind of got away with one there because I completely forgot about that. I almost just clicked randomly thinking I had lost for sure. Good thing I was paying at least a little bit of attention. Alright, now we get to play with the actual Black Knight himself. None shall pass. Yes, I am a worthy challenger, thank you. Okay, so this is one where he's just going to teleport to me in so many turns. And he does not have anything based on time, but he does have Mundane, which is nice. Mundane basically says if I deal any magic damage, it gets a bonus, because he doesn't like handling magic. Alright, so how do I make a path up to you in a sane and logical manner? I guess I don't with these cards. So I guess we'll just do that, and fight, and... Imp. Sure, why not? That's not a very nice start. That's a nice one, though. I approve. And let's finish you off. Definitely not. That one's not bad. That one's better. Yeah, ruffled shirt. Would like to get to one of these chests if I can, and I think I might be able to. If I can find a corner for here, I should be able to get at least one of them. I doubt I'll get both, but if I can get one of them, that'll really help. Let's fight a goblin, because I definitely can't take a bandito right now. Even with the Fountain of Power, I certainly don't think I can do that. Let's get a card going here. Let's not have that happen. And let's just finish him. Pretty easy. Okay, so that's a definite possibility. Because this is stupid, and that's very weak, so... There we go. Okay, now we need a corner here. Did we get a corner? Yes, we did. Okay, so now all I need is a straight up-down path, and we're good. Let's try a skeleton again. Should be able to take a skeleton. I think so. I'd be kind of surprised if I can't. Okay, you don't get to do that, that's for sure. Let's go. Trade some damage and gain a card if my mouse will cooperate. Thank you. Let's just grab another card, actually. I think that's... Yep, that was enough to trigger Brittle. I was going to say, I was wondering why it didn't go yet. I guess it was just delayed, but I was thinking that should have been enough to trigger Brittle. Alright, not too bad. Alright, Tricorn is very good. Blade 2. Well, the Crossbow Swift 2 is also very, very good. The Coif, nope. Crossbow it is. I like Blade, but I like Swift just a little bit better. Especially with the Ranger. There we go. Excellent. And let's give ourselves some stuff to fight on the way up to it. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to make it over to that other chest, but that's okay. Not a problem. Stop it. Alright, goes down to 2. He's going to take 1 damage himself. Oh, never mind, I'll just finish him right there. I was going to say I could just hit him for 1 and then he'd kill himself, but I don't even have to wait that long. The crossbow for the win. Alright. So, Crush and Fire, or trade in a Swift for Arcane and Fire and Holy. Oh, that's a tough one. Okay, I think I can do that. Alright, there's... Well, I guess I can put this down. If it happens to be a good fountain, I can make sure I get it before that fight. It is. Okay. But first, we're going to go get that chest. Obviously, having a positive fountain will help with this battle, so that was worth trying. Unblockable, you say? Okay, well, have a fire blast. Jerk. Well, it was fun. Have another. Alright, you are now in Fury mode. That's not polite, but at least it's... Actually, that's going to take him out of Fury mode, so that's totally fine. I'll just go ahead and draw a card. Oh no, he should still be just in Fury. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'd really rather you didn't do that, but I don't think I can stop you. No, I definitely can't stop it. So, that's fine. I'll just have to lose the card. But as long as I draw something like this... he is blocking 1, but because I'm going to use a quick one, which is going to give me a bonus damage, this one will do it. The wooden arrow would not, because he'll block 1. But ranged also gives you a bonus damage on a quick attack, so... Squeaked that one by. Alright, Bone Helmet is absolutely awesome. Flintlock is also pretty awesome. And the Masquerade Mask is also pretty awesome. Let's go Bone Helmet, though. I absolutely love Cerebrate. Absolutely love it. Alright, Winged Staff. No. Wolf Pelt. Nope. Medallion. I do like Blessed, but I'd have to throw away my best healing card to get it, so no thanks. Let's just make absolutely 100% certain that we get this fountain before this fight. And then, actually, I'll just let him come to me. I'll just wander around aimlessly. I'm not even going to put down another monster. I don't need to. I think I can take the knight right now. Especially with this Fountain of Power. Or Heroism, whichever one that was. Which one was that? Heroism. Okay. Sure, just keep wandering. And now he'll come and get some. Come to me. Okay. So you'd like to start off right away with a magic attack. That's fine. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Alright. It's such a waste to block that. Let's just gain a card and an offsetting heart for the damage. That's unblockable, so I guess that's irrelevant. So let's just go ahead and feed him some unblockable back. With the bonus from Mundane, that becomes a very powerful attack. And, yep, let's just do a quick unblockable victory. There you go. That's one less Black Knight. Veteran is a good one. It's just a free card. Excellent. So there we go, folks. That is the end of the Black Knight. We get a shiny helmet as a trophy, and we are victorious. So at this point, I'm going to call that an episode. So until next time, stay calm, and I hope you'll come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching.